Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi friends, my name is Rahman Alamusu. I am from Chemistry Education Class A 2019. In this video, I will explain about an experiment entitled Synthesis of Urea Hydrogen Peroxide. As for the purpose of this experiment, namely synthesis of urea hydrogen peroxide UHP crystal, qualitative analysis and qualitative analysis of the amount hydrogen peroxide in UHP synthesis using permanganometry titration method. As for the working procedure, we can urea as much as 16.6 grams and put it in a beaker glass. Weigh 150 grams of hydrogen peroxide and put it into a beaker glass containing urea. Stir until the urea solid is completely dissolved. Heating to 80 degrees Celsius using a water band. Moving the solution on the watch glass so that the solvent can evaporate slowly until the crystal is softened. Observation change. Crystal UHP result is 1-3 615.7 grams. Weighing tells 1 grams of synthesis crystal and put it into a beaker. Add 1 drops of manganese into a beaker glass. Observe the bubbles of oxygen gas that are formed. A few bubbles of oxygen gas formed. As for the working discussion, the first step is to take 5 ml of 3% hydrogen peroxide solution, then put it in a petri dish. After that, weigh 1 gram of urea. Then dissolve 1 gram of urea with 5 ml of 3% hydrogen peroxide in a petri dish until it dissolves completely. Then the next step in heating 100 ml of distilled water in a beaker to a temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. After the aqueous boils, the petri dish containing the previous mixture is heated by placing it on a beaker until crystal form. Heating function so that the solution evaporates and can form crystal. In the synthesis of UHP crystal, the mass of UHP crystal is 1-36 grams. The crystal obtained are clear and from needs. In the qualitative test of the synthesis of the UHP crystal obtained, it was ground and the weight had 0-1 grams placed in a test tube. Then added 2 ml of distilled water until it dissolved and became clear. Put more solid mangan dioxide was added to the presence of gas bubbles that formed in the test tube. The solution in the test tube is gray-black and the presence of bubbles of oxygen gas. So in this experiment, the percentage of hydrogen peroxide level in UHP was 212.6%. The level obtained were very large. This happened because of error in the practicum among other. 1. Mixing of chemical reagent is not perfect. 2. An error occurred in the addition of chemical compounds. 3. The presence of impurities in the solution. 4. Presence of the resulting contact exceed 100%. 5. There was an error in making the crystal synthesized by UHP. As for the working conclusion, from the experiment that have been carried out, the resulting UHP crystal weight is 1 tells 657 grams and urea yield is 56%. In the qualitative test, there are oxygen gas bubbles and a black solution. So many video discussion for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.